Hey everyone, my name is Gian Canonizado and my topic is athletes and activism. As a kid, I enjoyed the spectacle of sports. Athletes from around the world could excel, regardless of race, gender, or culture, and it really inspired me to work harder and aim higher. But it wasn't until I grew older that I realized it wasn't always this way. In 2016, Colin Kaepernick's kneeling during the national anthem introduced me to something that I previously failed to recognize: activism within sports. While some believe that professional leagues and organizations should restrict their athletes from voicing their opinions, I believe that athletes are well within their rights to do so. I'm going to highlight historical events where athletes express their concerns over sociological issues and how it benefits society, as well as discussing the concerns that arise when censorship occurs. The first athlete I'm going to talk about is someone who I bet most of you have not heard of. Lily Alvarez was a Spanish tennis and ski athlete who used her platform to advocate for women. Now, she did this in the 1920s, and she faced massive opposition. Many at this time believed that women belonged in homes, cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children. But Alvarez encouraged women to exercise, maintain a positive conception of women's bodies, and asked for respect and autonomy for women within the church. This former world-class athlete served as a voice for the oppressed. In turn, this sparked discussion. She went on to be featured in newspapers, magazines, and even published books related to activism. The second athlete I'm going to talk about is someone who is a big part of our school's history. Tommie Smith won the gold medal for the 200-meter sprint in the Mexico City Olympics in 1968. He and his teammate John Carlos made their silent gesture, characterized by the Black Power salute, to highlight the injustice that Black people have been enduring during this time. The last of these articles explored if sport could actually be used for positive social change. It states that a culture built on inclusivity, equal opportunity, and social justice should be the goal. The article also highlights the fact that athletes are not able to achieve success on their own, and that success is collectively achieved through an array of employees, from the janitors to the factory workers and the media crew. This suggests a moral obligation that athletes have to society, because without any of them, would they be able to showcase their talent for the world to see? Unfortunately, some believe that athletes should just stick to sports. They want these leagues to silence their voices to keep politics out of sport. This labels athletes as mere entertainment when they're just as human as you or I. It is also a violation of the First Amendment. These beliefs benefit the oppressors, those who will be inconvenienced if change happens. Those who are disadvantaged are the athletes, the cause they're advocating for, and society, because prohibiting anyone from speaking their mind is a form of censorship. The good news is that we have made much progress with social change, but there is still more work to do. Us as a society needs to recognize the importance of athletes and activism, because oftentimes these athletes are serving as a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. If you agree with what the athlete is standing for, then you can vote for the politicians who align with those same values. In conclusion, athletes have been advocating for human rights and social justice for many generations. Because of this, much attention has been brought to important issues which encourages social change. This behavior should be encouraged by educating and informing the new generation about equality and social justice. Hopefully, in the near future, our society will evolve to the point where we don't have to discuss these issues anymore. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for your time and stay safe, everybody.